Welcome into an exclusive bonus video for free to you and everyone else who is on our email list. Phenomenal to see you here. I cannot wait to share this trade alert with you. It's an altcoin. I've seen the comments. You guys are screaming, Steve, please give us more altcoins. Please give us more altcoins. Please, please, please. Altcoins, altcoins, altcoins. Here we are. I have an altcoin trade alert for you. Before we really jump into that, I want to give two other things that are really going to help you, really help you. You love my charts, you love the style, and what I'm going to give you every week, right? You just signed up to our email list. For free every week on the email list, you're going to get behind the scenes charts. Stuff I did not show you on YouTube. I'm going to show you here with a breakdown of what I'm thinking about the chart, as well as altcoin setups. Not covered on YouTube. I do not give you altcoin setups on YouTube, but I'm gonna give you every week emailed directly to you. Start reading these things. They're really going to help you, and you're gonna love them. Cold, hard facts, no BS, straight to the point. Watch your email like a hawk every single week. Behind the scenes stuff I do not show you on YouTube. Pay close attention, because as the market heats up in 2024, there's going to be a lot of opportunities, So I wanted to take this opportunity to show a lot of love to you and everyone else who's on the email list. I understand that sometimes when I put alerts inside the FFA, not everybody has $100 laying around. I get it. So that's why I'm here doing this video for you and for everybody. So I hope you show a lot of love and support for this. For today's video, I'm going to show you this chart. We'll unveil what it is at the end, but I want to show you this chart, and for good reason. We're on the weekly chart. And we're looking at it. And what I want you to notice is that the weekly stochastic RSI cross, they're so powerful. Look at this weekly stochastic RSI cross, which by the way happens about every 6 months. We had one back in December of 2022 when the price was at about $8. We went from $8 and rallied real quick up to almost $28. This is more than 3x. Right? You're looking at a move from $8 way past 24 up to 27. More than a 3x multiple. When did it happen? Oh, it happened right at the stochastic RSI cross. Our momentum. When momentum comes into the market, you see what happens. And by the way, you see this big wick here? Each video, I'm showing you more and more about the wicks. This wick, huge momentum to the upside. Take a look at this wick right here from March 6, 2023. Big wick at the bottom, boom, move to the upside. Wicks here protecting this area, boom, move to the upside. Huge wick on the top side here, boom, momentum to the downside. Pay attention to these little clues so that when you're looking at charts and you're analyzing the facts, you've got it at your fingertips instead of looking at the news or, hey, this person thinks it's going to go to here or this person thinks that. You throw all of those thoughts in the garbage and you're focused purely on the facts. So let's continue with the facts. We had this stochastic RSI cross, which added more than a triple in price. The next stochastic RSI cross, guess what? Came about 6 months later, right on schedule. And we had it right here back when we were at these prices of roughly $14. So it came back down to its market structure, which is beautiful. This was the market structure during the bottom of the bear market, right? And the bottom of the bear market actually had this phase one here. So when Bitcoin, and again, this is an altcoin, this is not Bitcoin, but Bitcoin had the same structure, right? The bottom of the market, resistance. Phase one builds support directly on top of that. And this respected the hell out of those rules. I mean, look at this right in front of us, right? This is phase one of the bull. We're moving sideways just as Bitcoin did. We came back down all the way down to here, which was where? This was our market structure. So when you're looking at altcoins, you want to understand the rhythm and moves of that altcoin relative to Bitcoin. There's always going to be some synergy there, and sometimes there's an enormous amount of synergy. With this case in point, this chart right here. So we came all the way back down here, but we had huge wicks, case number one. We came back down to our support zone, which was our prior resistance. resistance, huge thing, number 2. And then we had a little old stochastic RSI cross, reason number 3. And we went from about $13 up to 32. So almost a triple in price, but way more than double. So we had more than a triple here and way more than a double here for our 2 stochastic RSI crosses up. Huge. And we get to number 3. Number 3 happened here in September of 2023 when we were at a price of about $17. And we went from $17 up to here, which is 125. Just a ridiculous multiple. Like, this should be against the law. These are unfair. But how do you know when to invest? Well, there are so many ways. Number 1, you look at the synergy between Bitcoin. You understand phase 1. You understand the market structure. We came back down to our prior resistance. We came back down to this touch point here. And Bitcoin at that point had broken out into phase 2. What do you think altcoins are going to do? They will too break out into phase 2. Phase 2 really had some legs behind it. We had the stochastic RSI cross up and we rallied up real high. Where did we rally to? This is our new resistance zone, and it defines every piece of structure that we have in this chart. You look at our all-time high held support at this area, and you look at the first move after the all-time high, we broke this area, holding it as resistance. Anytime you break support, becomes resistance. So boom, we fell through here and we were held with resistance, and we rallied up to that point for the first time since March 22, right? This was our resistance zone, and guess what? It still is. And this time we still have some wicks coming up here, but we have one thing that could help us break through this zone. And what I want you to watch is this stochastic RSI cross up. So I also want you to watch this kind of structure that we've been forming here. We do have a couple touch points. I want you to watch this structure. So we're coming down to this structure now. We could come all the way down to this white line. It's irrelevant at this point, but what you want to look for is, you know, we're right on schedule for kind of that 6 months. Right now, we're about 126 days in. Through the course of February into March, it's likely that we're going to have another stochastic RSI cross up. And it's likely that that stochastic RSI cross up may be in line with what Bitcoin is doing, because Bitcoin is gearing up to really break out of that phase 2 in the coming months, especially around the middle of this year. So watch for that. Watch for this stochastic RSI cross up. Let's unveil what this coin is right now. This is Solana, US dollar. We're on the weekly chart on Coinbase, and we have all the facts right in front of us to make a sound trade based on all of the evidence that we have at our fingertips. So it's going to be very interesting. The stochastic RSI, this could stay below here for many, many weeks, even 1 or 2 months. So we have to pay attention to when it actually crosses. Okay. And again, keep in mind the synergy with Bitcoin. Keep in mind the market structure. But what Solana has in front of its eyes is also a cup and handle formation, right? We have this beautiful cup here. What you want to see is the handle form. Like if we came down over these weeks into this area here, that would be our beautiful handle. Then we would have a cup and handle breakout, which those are ridiculously strong. I want you to pay attention to that structure as well. But the storyline with Solana is like, hey, we had our market cycle top, we came crashing down, we formed our market cycle low, we formed phase 1 of the bull right on top of our prior resistance. We moved into phase 2 of the bull. Expect some sideways market action, you know, between the prices of about 51 up to this resistance zone here. Watch us move sideways and wait for a stochastic RSI cross, and then you do the rest. This is where the magic happens. We had more than a triple, more than a double, more than a double. What is this next one going to be? Time will tell. But I wanted to make this video to show a lot of love to our email list. And there's just a ton of value on our email list for free. There's no like hidden BS. Oh, to continue on our email list, you have to do this and that. No, we have market reports that go out multiple times a week with all behind the scenes stuff that I do not show you on YouTube. Start reading it, start taking notes, start looking at it. That's going to be a key to making a lot more money in 2024. I hope you enjoyed this video. I'll see you right back here in the next one. Have a beautiful rest of your day.